Welcome back to Deca Facts, the place where we explore the interesting, the obscure, and the truly fascinating. In today's video, we're taking you on a virtual tour of 10 countries you've probably never heard of. These are real sovereign nations, and while they may be small or remote, they're packed with beauty, culture, and some pretty surprising features. Some of these places are easy to reach, while others are a bit more off the beaten path. We'll break it down for you. Starting off at number 10, we have Comoros, an island nation located in the Indian Ocean between Madagascar and Mozambique. With a population of just under 900,000, it offers white sand beaches, volcanic craters, and fragrant spice plantations. Getting there isn't exactly straightforward. Most travelers fly through Kenya, Tanzania, or Réunion, and flights can be infrequent and pricey. Infrastructure is basic, and tourism is still developing. But if you're up for an off-the-beaten-path adventure, Comoros is a gem. Coming in at number 9 is Tuvalu, a remote group of islands in the Pacific Ocean with a population of around 11,000. It's one of the smallest and least visited countries in the world. Getting there is a major challenge. There are only a few flights per week from Fiji to the capital, Funafuti, and accommodations are very limited. But if you make it, you'll be rewarded with untouched beaches, a peaceful atmosphere, and the feeling of being on the edge of the earth. At number 8, we've got São Tomé and Príncipe, a two-island nation off the west coast of Central Africa with a population of about 230,000. The country is a paradise of rainforests, waterfalls, and colonial-era architecture. Travel here is a bit more accessible, with flights from Portugal and a few capitals in African countries. Once there, you'll find friendly locals and minimal tourist crowds. It's an ideal escape if you're looking for nature and quiet beauty without the crowds. At number 7 is Kiribati, a country made up of 33 coral atolls spread over a vast stretch of the central Pacific Ocean. With about 130,000 residents, it's one of the most isolated nations on Earth. Getting there is difficult. Most travelers must fly through Fiji or the Marshall Islands, and some islands can only be accessed by boat or infrequent flights. But those who make the journey are rewarded with pristine waters, diving spots, and the distinction of visiting one of the first places to see the sunrise. Next is Bhutan, a Himalayan kingdom with a population of around 770,000. Bhutan is well known for its philosophy of gross national happiness and breathtaking mountain landscapes. Travel is tightly controlled to preserve its culture and environment. Visitors must book a government-approved tour and pay a daily fee that covers accommodation, meals, and a guide. Flights are only available from select cities like Delhi, Bangkok, and Kathmandu. It's not cheap or casual travel, but it's deeply rewarding if you're looking for meaningful cultural experiences. Number 5 is Eswatini, formerly known as Swaziland. It is a small landlocked nation in southern Africa with about 1.2 million people. It's one of the easier countries on this list to access, especially if you're traveling through South Africa or Mozambique. Roads are well maintained and there's decent infrastructure for tourists. The country offers beautiful wildlife reserves, rich traditions, and vibrant festivals. If you want a slice of authentic African culture without huge crowds, Eswatini is a surprisingly accessible option. At number 4 is Nauru, a tiny island in Micronesia with just over 10,000 residents. It's the world's third smallest country by land area and one of the least visited. Getting to Nauru is very tricky. There's only one commercial airline, Nauru Airlines, and flights are limited to a few cities like Brisbane and Fiji. There's minimal tourism infrastructure, and accommodation is very limited. But for ultra-committed travelers and geography geeks, it's one of the rarest passport stamps out there. Number 3 is Suriname, a small country on the northeastern coast of South America with a population of about 620,000. It's a former Dutch colony, and the only country in South America where Dutch is the official language. Suriname is surprisingly easy to reach from the Netherlands and nearby countries like Brazil and Guyana. Its capital, Paramaribo, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and the country's biodiversity is exceptional. Infrastructure is modest, but adventurous travelers will find it welcoming and culturally rich. Coming in at number 2 is Palau, a beautiful island country in the western Pacific with around 18,000 people. Known for its coral reefs and crystal-clear waters, Palau is a diver's dream. Reaching Palau used to be challenging, but it's now easier thanks to direct flights from cities like Taipei, Manila, and Brisbane. The country is very tourism-friendly and has made headlines for its environmental policies, including the world's first eco-tourism pledge that all visitors must sign upon entry. And finally, number 1, Timor-Leste, or East Timor, located in Southeast Asia just north of Australia. With a population of around 1.3 million, it gained independence in 2002, making it one of the world's youngest countries. Timor-Leste is still building its tourism industry, but it's home to rugged mountains, beautiful coastlines, and world-class diving. Getting there typically involves flying through Bali or Darwin. Infrastructure is still developing, so it's best suited for travelers who are comfortable with a more rugged, off-grid experience. And there you have it, 10 sovereign countries that you probably never heard of, each with its own unique charm and challenges. Some are remote and hard to reach, others are hiding in plain sight. But all of them prove that the world is full of hidden gems just waiting to be explored. If you enjoyed the journey, hit that like button, subscribe to Deca Facts, and let us know in the comments, which one of these countries would you visit first? Stay curious and keep exploring. Until next time.